nobody understood me. Product of the city, kept it solid like it should be. Yeah, yeah. Chances I ain't never take, we never saw what it could be. No way, no way. So many people call me fake, cause I took a step out. Hood baby took it farther than the south. I'm like, tell me where to go. Even in my...
Hey y'all, welcome back. I am Ashley, owner of She Print Studio. And y'all, guess what? Did you guess? Okay. I have 71 subscribers. Woo! Y'all, when I say I am so excited, it's crazy. My husband just told me that I had 70 this morning, and then I just checked a little while ago, checking to make sure I had scheduled a video, and I was at 71. I am so excited. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, with that being said, if you're a subscriber, thank you so much. If you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed, come on in, hit that button, and let's grow this family. And we're going to print, press, and learn and grow together. I am loving this journey. It is fun and exciting. And with all that being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into this video. Yeah, so I am printing a 40-oz tumbler, a Hello Kitty design 40-oz tumbler, and I will need, let me show you what we're gonna use today. Okay, so we have the 40-oz tumbler. I already took the handle off. We have the Hello Kitty design. I have some shrink wrap, the 40-oz shrink wrap by PYD Life. If you would like, I can link it in the description below. I have the heat resistant gloves. I have sublimation tape, alcohol to just wipe down the tumbler, make sure it's nice and clean. I have a cup cradle to sit the cup in, to see if it's going to make my life a little bit easier when it comes to wrapping it. And I have my handy dandy heat gun, which I use on a low setting because it gets hot. And that's everything. So those are all the things that I will be using to complete this tumbler. And also just a paper towel to wipe the alcohol, wipe the tumbler down. However, if you notice, I'm in a different setting, which is my dining room, aka my office. And I know my desk look a mess, but it's okay. Once I wrap the tumbler, I'm going to take it outside where I have a I can't think of the name of it, but my oven. I have an oven that's out there, and I am going to put them in the oven and go from there, because my heat press only goes up to a 30-oz tumbler. For two, these are my reasons for using the oven instead of a heat press, okay, the tumbler heat press. So for one, my tumbler heat press only goes up to a 30-oz tumbler. Two, I didn't want to buy a 40-oz tumbler to do one 40-oz tumbler because normally I'm getting orders for a 20-oz tumbler or kids tumblers, which my tumbler press will fit. So that's two. And three, I noticed, because I went on Amazon and I looked at the 40-oz tumblers, and I noticed if I get the 40-oz tumbler, it's two, on the larger one, it's two heating pads, one for the top half of the cup, which is, so one pad on that is for the top half of the cup, which is here, and one pad is for the lower half of the cup. Okay, so I made a design, and I bought this template off of Etsy a few years ago. So in my design, I do have the strip that will go around. I don't know if y'all just saw me wrap that, but it'll go around this lip right here between the big part of the cup and the base part of the cup. So I want to try to sublimate that part also, and I think that I should be able to do it in the convection oven. So we're gonna see how that goes, and once we get to the convection oven, I will tell you the temperature and the time that I use. I know I do 6 minutes. I turn my tumblers every 2 minutes, but like I said, this is a 40-ounce tumbler, and I used to do only my 20-ounce tumblers in the convection oven until I purchased a tumbler heat press. So yes, with all that being said, let's get to wrapping. Okay, so let's move all of this stuff out of the way real quick so that I can wipe the tumbler off. So I'm thinking next we're going to need the design, cup cradle, tape, now we're going to put y'all in time lapse, and we need to get into it, okay? So, here we go. Y'all, I'm gonna be for real with y'all. That 40-ounce tumbler almost took me out because this lip, man. Then my bottom kept slipping off, which I'm glad because at one time I put it on upside down. So hopefully this time I put it on the right side with her name the right way. So yes, here it is, wrapped and ready for the oven. Okay, y'all, so we moved outside and hopefully it's, oh, I don't don't think it's working. I might need a new battery, so I'm gonna have to use my phone. But normally, this is the timer that I usually use, and I set it for 6 minutes, and I turn my tumbler every 2 minutes, okay? And then this is my oven thermometer that I just stick in, let it sit inside of the oven, and I'll let it get up to about between 360, 385, and then I'll put the tumbler in. But so this is my tumbler here. It's a Oster O-S-T-E-R convection oven, okay? So that's it right here. Y'all can see. I have the turn knobs. I wish I would have got the digital one, but hey, it's fine. It does the trick. So real quick, I'm gonna clean the top of it off, move some stuff from the side, and I'm gonna heat it up. It's been a while since I had to use it, so yeah. Okay, so try to change your view, sit you on the table so you can see a little better. I think I have this face tracker on, so it may move with me, it may not, but here we go. You can use one of these if you want to get the measurements of your tumbler, and it works for pretty much any size tumbler. From Michael's brand is Make Market. Set this inside, just sit it back here in the corner in the back of the oven where I can see it. And now let's get it plugged in. Okay, y'all, we got it plugged in. So need to make sure I remember what I said. My time, I do 6 minutes. So we're gonna just turn this for the timer, which I really don't even think we need this part. Well, I don't know, we're gonna see. So, ooh, everything kind of jump for a second. So I'm gonna put it about 360 and let it warm up. I'm just going to turn this on as high as it's going to go. And then for my timer, I don't think that part is needed, but I do need it to get hot. So I'm going to turn it on about, sorry for my son, he's back there. Him and my daughter, they back there running. So yes, we're going to turn it on and let it get hot, and I'll be back to put it in. Y'all, I done tried to record about 4 times. My brother called, the power jumped, but I think it was in the area and it came back on. So right now we at about 370. Is it still on? Okay. So it's almost time to put the tumbler in, and that's what we're gonna. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna put it tabs up, And let's go. Okay, so my camera died, so I switched over to my phone. But here's the tumbler. Took it out. Here we go. I am nervous. I don't know if I said this earlier, but this is my first time doing a 40-ounce tumbler. Hopefully it's it turned out okay. So here we go. Alright, so let's see. I see right here where my seam met. It was okay, yeah, right here. So it's not, well, it's still seamless. The seam was pretty good, but I see one little spot right here that's in there that was some ghosting. But overall, like, I have a little line here. Y'all can see that between the top and the little lip. So I just need to figure out, I might need to do that little lip piece first, I think, and then layer the top and the bottom over it, because that was like my fight with it. So overall though, it looks good. So let's put the handle on it. So I have my son's little screwdriver for his toys. And that's what I'm going to use to put the handle back on. So let me bring you guys a little bit closer. There we go. It's difficult recording on my phone. Okay, so you can't really mess that up, right? So just put it back on. And so I do see I need to trim my design, make it not as wide on this one, which, like, only I notice it, but on the top one, the handle covers the little spacing that was between the design perfectly. You can't. Okay, so here's the tumbler with the handle on it, and okay, here's the tumbler with the top. Okay, it's the tumbler with the top. Boom, boom. Overall, I think it came out good. Like I said, for this being my first 40-ounce tumbler, I think it came out great. I do see my fault, which was, like I said, this little lip right here. And right here, well, mainly here, like, it was just a little puckering, which I saw it. And right here, I saw it once the shrink wrap hit it, so I should have taped it a little bit tighter. But yeah, so overall, what you think? What y'all give me? I would say I would get an A. It's not an A+, but it's an A. And let's see, the straw. straw? No, straw. And here's the straw and the little brush that comes with the cup. So that's the video for today. If you made it this far, I just want to say thank you. And don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe. And we're growing around here. Thank you. Oh yeah, one more thing. Be blessed.
To redemption and no exception. I need some clarity.